This is the story that I am all about lately. The organization drafted him higher than he was projected to go, and they seem to believe that he could be a two-way player for them. But not everybody agrees. I've got the mayor, Sean Casey, with me. Sean, you're not sold on this idea. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it because I think baseball is such a tough sport. And, when you first get drafted, maybe you come out of high school or you come out of college, right? I mean, it's easy to be a two-way player. But when you get into professional baseball, it's so specialized. The pitchers are at another level, the hitters are at another level, and the work that goes into that one side of the game, there's so much that goes into it. So for a player to come into pro ball and try and be a two-way player, that's going to be a really tough thing to do, and not many people have had a ton of success at that.
And the refinement's only one aspect of it. There's also the physical stamina that goes into playing a professional season, coming from college or high school where you've got a few days off between games. It's very grueling in the pro ranks.
Well, it's the grueling part about professional baseball. In the minors, you're playing 144 games. In the big leagues, you're playing 162. The mental part of that, having to play night in and night out, is so taxing and so demanding. So to do that mental side of it two ways, I mean, for me, going back as a hitter, it would almost have been impossible for me to do that.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kojo Kuma will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here we go. Now at the plate is Kobe Bryant. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch is popped up. Rivera is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Wichita's out in front, 1-0. So stepping in is Brady McConnell, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Brady McConnell.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Now to the plate, here is Kobe Bryant. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
First, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And now here is Trevor Larnach, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Next up is Taylor Jellikowski, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Taylor
Bryant
Jellikowski
stands at second with 2 gone. Hit to short. Rained in. So first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. At the plate now is Sam Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sam
2-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So next to hit is Kobe Bryant. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, 1 home run is not going to erase the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
Next up, Kobe Bryant, and their runners at the corners now.
Kobe Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Starling has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Kobe Bryant.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. Bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Popped up. McConnell has a play. 1 down.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Naturals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Gabe Spire gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Holden Caps closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We've got baseball on the show.
Northwest
coming up next.
Natural.
Chance Adams will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH. Kobe Bryant is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly.
Go hard, go hard, go hard,
and
go
there's
hard.
out number 2. Digging in next, Kobe Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kobe Bryant.
Now the first pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Next to stand in is Kobe Bryant.
The designated hitter, Kobe Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Cavaco at second. Wheel on at first with nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Next, it'll be Kobe Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Dig hard, go 2, go 2.
The runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Trevor Larnach.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Wind Surge lead it 7-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kobe Bryant. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
All right, one time.
from the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely... Up next, Kobe Bryant struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. Wichita wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Glenn Sparkman notches his 3rd win of the year. Chance Adams struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Northwest Arkansas Natural. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Arkansas Natural.
Foster Griffin, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Now to the plate, Kevin Merrill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the designated hitter, Kevin Merrill.
Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Hit in the air to right field. Wheel is there, 1 away. Striding forward for his first chance, Jason Guzman, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
One down. One down.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1-2, here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Nick Prato. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs, and 25 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the next to bat will be Bubba Starling.
The left fielder, Bubba.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Emmanuel Rivera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Bryant has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The bouncer to the left side. Riddle gathers it in. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Batting 7, the catcher, Freddie.
At the plate, Freddie Fermin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
One down now, one down.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
first.
And the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Batting 8.
In now, Gabriel Cancel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
No runner, hold. Eat it.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Eat it. Nobody.
And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Wheel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Prado, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And now in the box, Sully Matias. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-0. Digging in will be Freddie Fermin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The catcher.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Cronin ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Whitefield comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Hold it right there.
Next to hit, Blake Perkins. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Nobody. Go home.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit for Mean. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. At the plate now, Jason Guzman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on, guys.
Left side, but well foul. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. This is popped up. Riddle trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch on the way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Guzman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the run.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a row. Now to bat, Sully Matias. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit to third. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy.
7-1.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.